Hallo mensen van dit kanaal, leuk dat jullie kijken naar een nieuwe aflevering van Life is Strange Double Exposure. Ik ben Emily, doe voor het blauw duimpje omhoog als jullie deze video zien. De vorige aflevering hebben wij de detective ontlopen. Wij moesten namelijk op zoek gaan naar een camera die verborgen lag in een soort van luchtvenster. Nou, de detective kwam precies op dat moment binnenstappen en die moest er toen hand ontlopen. Het is uiteindelijk allemaal gelukt. Ja, Max praat van alles, want in deze video zijn we gebleven bij dit stukje. Wij moesten met Mozes mee. Ik weet niet waar Mozes gebleven is. Zal ergens boven zijn, denk ik. Maar goed, wij moesten allemaal bewijs gaan neerleggen op die tafel daar. Maar voordat we dat gaan doen, zag ik vlak voordat de opnames begonnen dat we weer een foto kunnen vinden. Een Polaroid. Namelijk Hallo backdoor. Nou, de achterdeur, dat is volgens mij hier zo. Dus ik denk dat hier ergens... Ja, kijk, hier zo, take. Horror movie night.
Oh my god, Max. How many of these movies are there?
It's a horror franchise, Sophie. They don't get good until at least the third one.
The real horror is that they found a way to make 3 of these.
Ja.
Actually.
So, is this the one where they finally explain how he's still walking around with no head, or...
Before she died, Moses was more Sophie's friend. Here, we're all thick as thieves. Wish we'd had a chance to get to this point in our world.
Nou, laten we de koffietafel even examinen.
I can't remember when it's been this clean, but it'd be the perfect place to put all my,
Ja, inderdaad, ja.
evidence.
Review clues. Dat gaan we gelijk even
Max,
doen.
let's see what we've got.
Ja, we hebben heel veel, denk ik. Ja, we hebben Gwen's e-mail, we hebben een Mug-foto, we hebben het boek van Lucas. Wat is dit? Gwen's flash drive. Oh ja, we hebben natuurlijk al die dingen, behalve de camera, want die hebben we aan Mozes gegeven. We kunnen eens even hier naar kijken.
While I do want to see this so-called incriminating footage of Gwen, it's probably best to wait till Moses leaves to check it.
Ah, oké.
There's a mugshot joke to be made here, but I'm not going to be the one to make it.
Nou, volgens mij kunnen hier momenteel niet erg veel
leave
mee.
all this out in the open.
Oh,
Maybe
Mozes
if I
is
step
in de
away for a
darkroom.
bit,
Oké.
these will all make sense later.
Oké, dat gaan we dus pas doen als Mozes weg is.
Hope Moses is doing all right. I should go see if he's gotten Sophie's camera hooked up yet.
Nou, we gaan eerst even kijken, want meestal heb je nog hier en daar collectibles. Puzzlebox. Ja, deze hebben we gekregen van dinges, van de ene student. Oh, huh? Oké, met S kunnen we dus inzoomen, met S en W.
Moses said he was getting set up in the dark room.
En wat is dit?
Hey, can I move those pegs?
Dat is mogelijk, ja. Het lijkt er een beetje op alsof we al die dingen moeten gaan verbinden met iets.
I really want to see what Sophie captured on her camera.
Nou, ik weet niet hoe dit werkt. Goed, laten we even kijken hoe het bij Mozes gaat. Want dat is wat eigenlijk moest... Oh, Mozes was trouwens in de darkroom. Hè? Laten we even naar de darkroom gaan. Ik hoop niet dat Mozes is met Mr. Jefferson. Dat zou namelijk behoorlijk slecht zijn. Slecht uitkomen. Nou, daar zijn we dan.
Moses? You okay?
Is it weird that I'm low-key nervous about seeing Safi's, final pictures?
Far from it. Sophie was special to us. To everyone.
Ja.
But I meant, are you okay?
No. I will be. I think.
Anything I can do? Ja, dat gaan we even vragen.
If there's something I can do, name it. You've been through a lot. We all have.
Thanks, Max. But I feel like you've already done plenty.
How about we see if Safi's selfie skills are better than mine?
Somehow I doubt it.
Hard to believe that would be the last time we were all together.
That's the truth. What a crew we were.
Ja, inderdaad.
Hey, look. She took one more photo.
Sneaky girl.
Oh, wat is dat voor foto?
What is this?
Wow, wat?
Max, you killed her?
What? That isn't me. Of course not. Nee.
What? No! Of course not!
So that
It's Photoshop! A deepfake, maybe. I don't know.
so this is why you went and got the camera?
No, Moses. Please.
You have to trust me. I can explain. We'll figure this out. We gaan hierover. You have to trust me.
This is me you're talking about. Me.
There's a lot I don't know about you.
But you know I wouldn't do something like that. I could never.
You stay the fuck away from me.
Oh my god. Ja, dat is wel echt Max die dat doet. Maar is het niet de Max van de andere wereld? Oh mijn god, maar dat is wel heel heftig. Oh my god.
Oh, how is it already morning? This makes about as much sense as it did last night. Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something.
Ja?
No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi.
New crosstalk proposed from all I do is a Vin. Oké, we moeten het nu logisch laten. De eindjes aan elkaar
Maybe that photo
knopen.
of me has a clue I'm missing.
Ja, maar we gaan nu even naar Gwen's flashdrive kijken. Want daar ben ik ook best wel benieuwd naar. Want er zou iemand opstaan die op Gwen lijkt. Misschien wel Gwen zelf.
Hold on. She's looking right at the camera. Like she knows it's there. Does she want to get caught? Or is this another doppelganger? No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi.
Inderdaad, ja, denk ik het ook niet. Nou, laten we even hier naar kijken, naar de Max-foto.
Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense. And I would never hurt Safi. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be. maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me?
Dat zou kunnen, ja. Laat dit even kijken.
Restraining Order Lucas said Sophie once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Sophie, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough.
Gwen's e-mail hebben we ook nog.
Before Sophie died, Gwen got her book canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Sophie. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes.
En dan deze, Sophie's car.
Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Sophie canoodling. But what does that even mean?
Ja, verder kan ik niet heel erg veel doen. Neem nog maar een beetje extra bakje koffie, Max.
Coffee. Coffee is friend. Get coffee now. No matter how much I stare at you, he refused to make sense. Moses?
Ik denk dat dat die regisseur is.
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
Dat komt inderdaad heel slecht uit.
If he sees that.
I have some questions for you.
Oh, damn. What do you want to know? We vragen wat hij wil weten.
Of course, I can answer your questions right here.
Well, this is a nice change of pace since yesterday. I appreciate the cooperation.
Ik vertrouw hem ook niet helemaal.
There are just a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Ja.
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Sophie are not connected.
a small town with a curious number of murders. And now, Sophie, Llewellyn Fayed, murdered in a small town? What are the odds? What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
That's messed up. Dat is inderdaad best wel messed up om te zeggen, ja. I guess I'm just unlucky. Nou, we gaan hiervoor.
Go fuck yourself. Arcadia Bay has nothing to do with Sophie.
Ooh, there it is. Touched a nerve? I knew I'd find one if I kept poking around.
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
What do you mean? Oké, hij weet van de telescoop af. Op zich is dat wel logisch, want wij waren daar ook. Wij hebben het allemaal gedaan. Maar dat weet de detective niet. Wij gaan gewoon zeggen, what do you mean?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere.
This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
But I know why now. Somehow, all this death leads to you.
That's not true.
Oh jee. Wij zijn zo zwaar de Sjaak.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid Max. Stupid, stupid. What the hell do I do now?
Nou, we kunnen altijd nog verhuizen naar de andere wereld, want jij hebt krachten.
None of this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken.
Ja.
Maybe.
Oh mijn god, we
Maybe
gaan
I
terug in de
still
tijd. Oh, het lukt niet. Net niet lukt het. Kom op, Max. Je kan het. Nog een keer. Ze heeft wel een bloedneus, om zo te zien. Oké, ik moet blijkbaar... Zo moet hij. Toch? Ja.
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo.
No.
Feels good. Final.
Sophie.
It's here too.
Wat?
But there wasn't a storm the day Sophie died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Haya? Hoe is Maya?
Sophie, wait. Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
Stop stalling, Max.
What do you want? Ik vraag wel gewoon, how do I stop this?
Tell me how to stop this. What do I have to do?
Pull the trigger.
Oh mijn god, er worden heel erg veel allemaal.
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time.
Gaan we het nog een keer proberen? Oké, zo te zien wel.
Come on. If I can just... Fuck! Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were.
Over wat?
I have to tell him. Everything.
Ja, maar we moesten uit de buurt van Mozes blijven, zei hij. Weet je eigenlijk wel waar Mozes is? Volgens mij niet, hè? I owe you an explanation, or as much of one as I have. Meet me at the Overlook? Really, Max? There? I know it doesn't make sense. I'll do my best. Please. Fine. Thank you. Nou, we gaan ook gelijk kijken of we weer een collectible hebben. Nee, die hebben we niet. Oké, we gaan Mozes dus iets uitleggen. Maar ik vraag me af, hoe ga je iets uitleggen wat je niet kan uitleggen, wat je zelf ook niet begrijpt. Nou, laten we maar snel naar boven lopen voor Mozes. Dan ben ik benieuwd hoe je iets gaat uitleggen wat je niet kan uitleggen omdat je het zelf ook niet begrijpt. Maar ja, misschien weet je wel meer en heb je Safi tof vermoord, maar is dat dan buiten camera gebeurd? Of ja, is er in de game een stukje geknipt? Of hebben ze iets achtergehouden?
Did the cops take it down on Alderman's orders? He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
Snowdrop flowers. We kunnen hier een snapshot van maken.
I know Sophie would have something poetic to say about this. If only.
Ja, ik vind het wel een mooie foto. Ja, doe maar 7. En verder is nog wat aan de andere kant wat wij moeten weten. De levende wereld. Het zou trouwens wat zijn als je naar de andere wereld gaat. En er is ineens is er iemand anders bij, zeg maar, die aan de andere kant.
He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes.
Dus stel ik zou nu weer terug gaan naar de dode wereld. En aan die kant loopt er iemand op dit moment daar. En dan zie je mij ineens uit het niet verschijnen. Hoe zou dat zijn? Weet je het een beetje als teleportatie? Ik heb geen idee. Maar ondertussen wachten we even op Mozes. Want die is het nog niet. Nieuw crosstalk. From Literato Commodero. Ja, dat zijn Mozes, ja. Die kans is wel aanwezig.
I killed his best friend.
Nee, dat heb jij niet gedaan. Dat was een dubbelgang.
What does that say about me? That I... Any version of me could do something like that?
Ja, dat wel, ja. Dat betekent dus dat er een versie van jou rondloopt die kwaadaardig is. Ja, laat hem maar weggaan.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
Mozes vertrouwt ons echt niet meer, hè?
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth. Tell me why you did it.
I don't know why. I haven't done it yet. Nou, we weten nog niet waarom. Maar we weten ook niet waar. Dat we het nog niet hebben gedaan. Dan moeten Mozes nu gewoon vertellen dat wij krachten hebben. Ik ga wel hiervoor. Vertellen dat wij krachten hebben.
I don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future version of me. Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I'll leave.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where Sophie is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone...
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then... you'll believe me?
It'd be a start.
Okay. Okay, deal.
Het is een beetje hetzelfde als toen we in de eerste game.
Alright. There's a chance Moses will believe me. First, I gotta hop over to the other timeline.
Ja. Ja, het is een beetje zoals wij in de eerste game... Chloe ging
shouldn't leave
vertellen dat wij krachten hadden. Ja, maar daar is toch, zijn toch die power dingetjes. Dan moet ik het gewoon letterlijk hier doen. Waar moet ik het doen dan? Oh, hier zou ik het doen, denk ik.
So now to see what Moses is up to on the other side.
Ja, en dan moeten we hier zo, moeten we ergens ook weer Q gaan indrukken. Oh nee, E was dat. hè?
Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything. Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
Ja, fair point.
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Ja,
Ready when
oké.
you are.
Okay, let's try this again.
Psychic storm.
Hij staat als een soort van superheld, als een soort van Superman. Met zijn handen, met één hand in de lucht en één hand op zijn hoofd. Oké. Ik denk dat ik dit wel kan.
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said,
Dit is wat ze zei. Storm, wat hij zei volgens
Machine
mij.
Angel Psychic Storm.
Ja.
Yep. That's what I did. Wow. I mean,
Yeah. Near as I can tell, Sophie's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
The bottle cap? How did you...
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. You give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
Nou, we gaan hier wel voor. I will.
I will. Promise.
Ja.
But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
It never worked how I hoped. Time travel couldn't fix anything. Inderdaad, ja. Het lost niks op. En het heeft ook nooit gewerkt hoe je hoopte.
I know it sounds like it must have been amazing. But Moses, the things I caused to happen, just having a power doesn't necessarily give you mastery over it.
One of many lessons gleaned from X-Men comics.
The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night. With a gun. You're saying that could be the future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
this morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Sophie mentioned Maya, and oh God, the storm.
Max?
Look, there's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Sophie. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too.
Oh god. Hey, the detective.
Oh shit.
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp. I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad. Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, damn.
Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
What do you want? Vraag maar wat hij wil. You're not making sense. Hij is inderdaad niet logisch, nee, maar ik ben wel benieuwd wat hij wil.
What do you want from us?
I thought I wanted some evidence. Close this fucking case and celebrate with a nice cigar. And then I got my evidence. That little photo of you with the gun.
Oh, god.
And you know what I
echt, man.
realized? Not a fucking soul would believe me. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
Hij ziet zeker ook zichzelf daar. Oh my god.
Help me! Please, help me! Max, watch out!
Wat gebeurt er? Save yourself of help Alderman. Oh, het is weer zo'n keuze. Nou, ik denk dat als we Alderman helpen, dat hij dan ons wat meer zal geloven. Dat we onschuldig zijn. En dat hij dan ook is bereid is ons ook te helpen met het oplossen van de zaak. Want hij heeft nu zichzelf gezien in de andere tijdlijn. En ik denk, ja... Ik weet niet of... Ja, wij gaat niet dood als Max, denk ik. Ik ga hem helpen.
Max, you have to let go!
Oh, damn. Holy damn. Oké, we konden hem niet redden blijkbaar. En wat is dat voor iets? Oh, het is weg.
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have. Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
Moses, your hair.
Hij is...
Told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Right. What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
Oké, nou Gwen die is dan zeker ook al meer dan zat inmiddels. Het gaat lekker zo, we houden helemaal niemand over op deze manier.
I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right.
Talk to Gwen.
Talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Sophie's book deal.
Broken table. Ik zie dat die gebroken is, ja. En we konden hier interacten. Een kerstman muts.
My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo.
Nou, we gaan maar even naar Gwen toe. En dan gaan we kijken of Gwen ons nog niet zat is. Ik hoop het niet, eerlijk gezegd. Want we hebben Gwen nog nodig. Gwen is een vriendin van ons.
I'll bet my camera that Gwen knows something about Maya.
Nou, laat het even aan haar vragen.
Is that Sophie's book?
Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Sophie.
No reason to beat around the bush.
I know you got Sophie's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
So I've been told.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable. What do you want to know?
Why do this to Safi? How did you convince the publisher? Why? Ik ben wel benieuwd waarom.
That book meant the world to Safi. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Safi get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
You got the deal, then killed it? Okay, you got the deal and then killed it? Daar ben ik ook benieuwd naar.
Let me get this straight. You helped Sophie get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
How did you convince the publisher?
So, what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book, which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people, Sophie included.
Why was that so incendiary?
Sophie's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you? How much did Sophie tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
Only a little. Nee, eigenlijk nooit. Want ik denk op deze manier dat Gwen ons meer gaat vertellen. Sophie never mentioned her.
Maya Okada? Sophie never mentioned the name.
She always did keep her cards close to her chest, didn't she? The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Ben Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
And that's what Sophie wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Sophie through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
Inderdaad, ja. Last thing, Sophie's manuscript.
One last thing. Is that Sophie's manuscript?
Oh, part of it, why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up old graves. Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
Shit. Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript.
Nou, weet je wat we doen?
How do I get my hands on a copy?
Dan gaan we even naar de andere wereld toe. En dan gaan we het even uit die la pakken. Open, hoppakee.
Gotcha.
Oké, nou wat staat
Reading
erin?
Sophie's manuscript after all this feels like
A million
I don't
miles
know.
beneath my feet.
being hit by a
She
tidal
lies
wave.
still in her Sunday clothes. We killed her without our own hands. I mean our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or a rising beast within her. On the first page she wrote that she was drowning, and by the time she finished she was drowned. Laws of physics. The drowned always surface. What isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghosts remain for wool, floating there in the corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look. The only one that saw, unstitched the binding, let the pages fall out, fluttering like birds shot down. The one that says, take him for everything. She's got and then some. Ik weet niet wat dat betekent. Nou, volgens mij zijn we
Whatever happened with
momenteel...
Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
Ja, laten we maar... Oh, wat is dit nog? Een scherm. Als gewoon een monitor. Nou, dit is denk ik allemaal niet zo erg boeiend. Laten we even naar Yasmin gaan. En we kunnen hier een snapshot van maken.
Old school. Nice.
Ja, ik vind dat meteen een mooie foto. Hoppakee, post. When being a vinyl girly feels incredibly on the nose. Oké. Candied pecans. Nou, laten we maar naar Yasmin gaan.
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Gaat het weer zoiets worden? Zo te zien wel.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions.
Oh, we moeten gewoon hier
Hi,
met je
Yasmin.
praten.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
You're in a good mood. Will Gwen be fired? Ja, we vragen dit. We gaan goed
You look
beginnen,
like you
mensen.
won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
Seen Safi today? Heeft ze Safi al
Have you
gezien?
seen Sophie today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
Safi lost haar book deal.
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was cancelled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Safia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Ja, we kunnen ook wel vragen of ze ontslagen wordt.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes,
Would you really fire her?
that depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
Oké, nou dan gaan we over Maya
I
praten.
wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Sophie's book was cancelled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
Did Yasmin
what?
just lie to me?
Dat is
Do I call
apart.
her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
We gaan wel even erin mee. Misschien is in deze tijdlijn
Of
anders.
course, I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
I heard conflicting opinions. There's a rumor about Maya. We gaan hier wel voor, want er is inderdaad iets
There's
met
this
Maya.
rumor that something happened with Maya before she died.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but Ms. Okada appears to have caused herself a great deal of pain.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Sophie associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Enough ancient history. I have a favor to ask. Sophia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
I don't feel comfortable. Why me?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
Yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
That was odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement?
De zaak wordt steeds
Maybe I better
raarder.
talk to Vin myself.
Ja. Oh, we moeten dit vragen of zo. Do you know Vin put out a statement? He said Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. Does that help? It does, Moses. You're a gem. Oké. Wij zijn blij met
He's
Moses.
probably in the admin building.
Ja, we gaan even naar de admin building. Oh, damn.
Hey, sport. You're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Really? Sport? Onvergeeflijk, ja.
Oh, what a terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
Nou, tell me.
I'll think of something. Anyway, hi Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
Just work stuff.
Oh, just work stuff?
Dat zijn privézaken.
Why?
Just curious. I didn't realize you two hung out.
I don't know that we hang out, but she's my boss, Sophie's mom. We're bound to run into each other, you know?
Is this about Safi?
Dat heeft ze snel door.
I mean, yeah, we talked about Sophie.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Oh, dat is al heel anders ineens.
Yeah, of course. Maybe I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Sure thing. Well, I'll leave you to it then. See you around.
See you, Amanda.
Ja. Dat was apart.
He's probably in the admin building.
Ja. Bij deze wil ik jullie bedanken voor het kijken naar deze video. Vond jij nou leuk? Laat dat even weten met een blauw duimpje omhoog. Abonneer ook en druk op het belletje om op het hoogte te blijven van nieuwe video's. En dan zeg ik tot de volgende video, mensen. Later.